So, I swear this was not my intent from the start. What the heck? No. Really? This is gonna be kind of quickish episode. Because I'm expecting some groceries to be delivered by my parents a bit uh, later. But I'm just like really excited to do this. Um, so, I swear this wasn't planned. It just kind of occurred to me last night as I was watching Critical Role that, like, oh yeah, there's the Sanguine quest line that requires you to consume alcohol, which is something that Whimsical Coil would not normally ordinarily do. So, great transition point. Um, so, we're kind of backtracking a little bit on what happened the night before. Um, oh yeah, I need to bring up the chat. Um, there we go. For myself, anyway. Um, obviously, no webcam, no on screen webcam or chat because uh, we want to keep the immersion going. I said when I'm responding to chat, but um, um, yeah, like the whole idea of her getting drunk was like something that I thought of exploring before, but uh, kind of because like she's going for all this crap in her life right now. Um, having to fight dragons, having to deal with her PTSD, and her wimpiness, I guess. But I felt like okay, like this is a moment that like finally kind of pushed her over the edge. Also, it was a moment where like the dragon being there, and actually, I kind of want to work out a little bit um, what actually happened in canon here. Um, because on screen, what happened is that the cutscene, you know, this whole cutscene happened on the roof of the college for no really discernible reason besides they like supposedly wanted privacy. Okay. Then the dragon swooped in. Uh, I don't know if there's any scripting language in or scripting command in Skyrim that would just prevent a dragon from spawning or make any dragons present temporarily despawn. Um, another, I don't know. There's not many solutions to doing that sequence without, um, because I think from the dialogue that we heard afterwards that the intent is that she regains her memories, all the trauma of what happened to her during her life suddenly comes back to her all at once, and she just freaks the hell out, runs away from us, and I think she jumps off the tower. That seems to be the to be the intended sequence of events. And the dragon showing up just kind of threw that whole thing off. And instead of jumping off the roof, she just drew her dagger and tried to fight the dragon. And like again, I was really kind of pissed off with that because uh, you know, I kind of wanted that moment of her, like I said, of Whimsy, defending her friend who has become, her little sister, sort of at this point, who, has suffered this trauma, and you know, so I'm not quite sure when the dragon shows up. Um, it might be just on Whimsy's way out. That would probably be the simplest way to sort of uh, do that storytelling wise. Um, just to say that the dragon wasn't there during those events because that's kind of what the modder clearly did not intend or plan for a dragon to show up during this whole sequence. Um, like there's some ideas I was contemplating, like she was kind of throwing herself at the dragon, and we kind of somehow rescued her. Maybe they cast a featherfall spell on her. I imagine that helped a little bit. Um, to reduce her injuries. Um, that's one possibility, but again, I think the simplest thing is that the dragon showed up as Whimsy was leaving the college, and Whimsy, yeah, that's just the simplest way to sort of retcon uh, the basically glitch that occurred that ruined that cutscene. Like it was like and I'm kind of glad that like about the dragon because like I was just kind of desperate to use the dragon as a storytelling opportunity, and it just wanted that I couldn't that first time. So I was like, okay, I can salvage this. And another thing about that sequence is that I'm going to say that in canon, she was not using those health potions. That was purely gameplay. Um, that's not to say that like she was going in there suicidally. Um, this is basically barbarian rage. This is think of it as barbarian rage mechanics, where damage is like halved because you know, you're just so angry and full of adrenaline that like she's getting like making reckless attacks or I don't know like she you know um like the dragon doesn't stand a chance against her basically um pure adrenaline and instinct and uh uh and she just keeps on wailing at it and never stopping, not even to take a healing potion. So she might have been rough at the end of it, like in like pretty torn up by the attacks. But like if she didn't take those potions, she would have been dead. And it's not how I wanted it to end. So canonically, she was not taking potions. In gameplay, she was, and in gameplay, she will still not have both potions because I'm not going to cheat them back in just to keep things consistent with my own head canon, if you want to call it that. Um, I mean, I guess it is technically canon for this playthrough and what I interpret to have actually happened. Um, One interesting idea I had, which I don't think I've shared, is that she somehow rigged up a system on herself because I mean she is an artificer, so she invents things. Um, One weird idea I have is that she's like created this whole rig where she like has like a bunch of health potions like in her backpack, I guess, and like she has a like a button or something or something on her shoulder that she could just like tap to intravenously inject potions into her blood directly into her bloodstream. And that's like what she's doing. Like she literally has like just an IV kind of thing going on. Like it's kind of ridiculous, and you think it would get damaged during combat, but it's kind of a fun idea to consider for like how she's able to like down several potions very quickly while in the middle of combat. Um, Another thing I just want to say is if anyone like really just is has an artistic some artistic skills and is watching this now or like later down the line for the archive, and you love whimsy as much as I do, um, and are enjoying this as much as I'm enjoying playing it, um, I would love to see fan art of Lydia, like two versions of fan art of Lydia comforting Whimsy as she's sort of curled up, sobbing after defeating that dragon, and like that was like an interesting moment for me. I hope it felt genuine because it felt genuine to me. Um, like I'm not like really tooting my own horn as a actor, um, or even as an improviser. Kind of, I'm just kind of saying like I like when I get into character, I kind of feel like I'm embodying that character. And I'm kind of feeling a bit of what she's feeling, and um, I definitely teared up. I don't think I actually like started legitimately crying. It's very hard for me to make myself actually cry. But I'm pretty sure I was tearing up a little bit. Um, but I was very like in the moment there. But then like Lydia was like glitching out and like half looking like from like injury scripts, from glitchy injury scripts. Um, so I want to see like one. I'm not sure which one I'd like to see more, but I would probably want to see the glitchy one, where she's like, she's kind of. I need I need a lot of. Um, I need dust or something. Um, but I like I want to I want to see a genuine art depiction of Lydia comforting Whimsy, but I also kind of want to see just a little bit more a a art of Lydia like in that weird crouch position, kind of hugging her. I don't even know. Like I wish I had my webcam on, but like just like hugging her while like in this weird awkward like glitchy crouch position. Like there. Like I don't know how to describe it. Like just somehow a combo of like genuine like she's here for Whimsy and comforting her, but at the same time she somehow found herself stuck in this kind of awkward position. And, like that actually might be a little more tricky to pull off as an artist, but if you manage to pull it off, I would be incredibly grateful. Like I'm kind of tempted to try and find someone to commission that. To commission that. to do that as a commission. Um, but I think it might actually work better with fan art rather than like being okay. Like in addition to you know, doing this artwork for me, I needed you to like watch. Well, maybe you don't need to watch the entire playthrough. You could have just watched that last episode. But yeah, I'm not sure I'm gonna take a loss into just yet because I'm gonna be in character and we're gonna be doing a lot of talking. But anyway, you may be guessing what we're doing next if you've ever played Skyrim at kind of any length. Like unless you played it for a very short time, but like who does that? Who plays Skyrim for like and I don't know. So anyway, what I've done is I've revisited every bar that Whimsy's ever been to. Apparently, this character we're going to approach, um, spawns at the first bar you go to after you reach level 14. And apparently, this was the first bar or inn that we went to, and we just have missed him. This is a quest that Whimsy would never have done. It's a fun quest, but she never would have done in any other circumstance. So, it happens to be in Winterhold. Um, so in lore, I don't think she actually went to her home. I think she just maybe went back to Winterhold, maybe to just tell them like you should send someone else to do this, or I don't know maybe. And she's tired. She decides to go to the inn. Um, I don't know if she's already started drinking a little bit at this point. She may have. Um, she might have. Oh yeah, like I think she. Oh, we need to look at the map. Um, like just think of like how I could like um because she was in Labyrinthian, which is I believe it's just I think it's just where is Labyrinthian? Oh yeah, it's just north of White Run. So she doesn't really have like any houses. But she probably went to White Run, got a carriage to Winterhold. And I think there's a meadery like hunting brew that's a little bit past the White Run stables. Um, yeah, I think this is gonna be where she starts. So she hasn't actually um, drunk anything yet. So that whole sequence from last night didn't actually happen, or hasn't actually happened yet. She just tired. She is still kind of in this weird state. Oh yeah, another thing. While we're kind of in a third person role playing mode here, I want to kind of just discuss um her going for Labyrinthian. Um, there's this um basically like she's going through some stages of grief here. Obviously, she was right out the gate with the dragon anger, definitely anger. Then depression and kind of lapsing when she went to Labyrinth, and she lapsed into kind of a different kind of depression where you're just kind of numb, um, which is almost the worst kind of depression. Um, Actually, I wouldn't even say almost. It is a worst kind of depression because, like, when you're like sobbing and just kind of in the state that she wasn't initially, with that, you're kind of letting out those emotions. You're expressing them. It's therapeutic and fairly healthy, but it didn't really help her enough. Um, Obviously, um, so she's lapsed into this kind of state of numbness, and she just going into Labyrinthian, and she's not even defending herself. She's just kind of letting Lydia do all the work. And she, I don't think she was suicidal, really. She just kind of didn't care. And she kind of, that it's that awareness of her, she had a certain awareness, well, she definitely, like, she hasn't been able to die, and she didn't really expect to be able to die permanently here either. She, she just kind of that kind of fed into why she didn't care that she was getting attacked. Like, um, but when she died, when she was like killed by that Draco Lich or whatever, there was a Draco Lich and there was like some skeletons. So I don't know who landed the killing blow, but it probably at least involved the Draco Lich. Um, so what happened in that moment is that when she died, she felt peace. She felt at peace. Like she experienced that moment where like her soul was kind of transitioning into the next plane, and then she felt at peace for just a brief moment, and then was yanked back to that earlier point. And while she wasn't wanting to die before then, that was kind of the outburst of like that's kind of the source of the outburst of why can't I die? That's like thinking back on it and even thinking back at what was going through my own mind in that moment, you know, like she wasn't seeking out death per se, but once she got it, she was like, this is nice. Yep, nope, nope, it's um so yeah, that's you know, maybe I should be explaining it or like that. It is pretty freaking dark, but that's kind of where we're going right now. Um, Although we'll see where things go from here. I have some ideas, but not gonna um, share them exactly. I'm not even gonna share what we're doing. But anyone who's played Skyrim at any considerable length probably knows where we're going. Um, Also considering what happened, what was just retconned and what I'm replacing it with. You can probably guess what I'm replacing it with. Uh, anyway, um, oh, I mention later. We need to get on with things. Oh yeah, and survival mode is off for the moment. Uh, I could maybe turn it back on. Since we're here, I kind of turn it off just to get here. Um, we're a little bit hungry.
drink himself into a stupor? When will enough be enough?
Is it?
As long as
Did it not? Oh, the script's not in place yet?
I suppose. He eats for himself and isn't hurting.
Oh, are you sure of that? I think Birna might just... with
We're
you.
just peckish for some reason.
It's not my place to
There
get
we go.
involved in their family's business, remember? You're the one that told me to stay out of it.
She's not actually tired, but she's let's just say she's tired, even though, like, in gameplay we're not. But in lore we're tired.
Unless you're bringing me another round, you can just keep walking. You look like someone who can hold their liquor. How about a friendly contest to win a staff? If you're looking for a challenge, you've come to the right place.
But how am I gonna do this? Well, feels like a good time to try.
Ha! We'll see about that. This is a special brew. Very strong stuff. Let's get started. I'll start round one. Down the hatch. Your turn.
Okay, so the opening dialogue is not quite the same as what is depicted, but let's just go with it. Here we go.
One down, my friend. One down. And another one for me.
It's not my place to get involved in their family's business, remember? You're the one that told me to stay out of it.
And how about you?
A second drink. Easy enough.
So says you. I think I've hit my limit on these things. Tell you what, one more and you win the contest.
One more. No problems.
Wow, you've really done it. The staff is yours.
That's great.
You know, you're a fun person to drink with. I know this great little place where the wine flows like water. We should head there. Hey, you don't look so good.
I feel great.
That's right. It's time to wake up, you drunken
Uh-huh.
blasphemer.
My head.
Yes, your head hurts and you don't remember where you are. I'm guessing you also don't remember coming in here and blathering incoherently about marriage or a goat. Which means you don't remember losing your temper and throwing trash all over the temple.
I got here. I'll pay the damages.
Oh, you must be nobility of some sort. Running around partying and paying others to clean it up.
Really?
I don't think so. Clean up your own mess.
Never, ever going to do that again. Oh God, it hurts so much. Ow. Oh, hey Lydia. Next time you see me thinking of doing something like that, please, for the love of all of the divines, stop me. Just stop me. Uh, or, or, okay, okay, I think I'm good. I think I'm good. I'll clean that up too. How much did I eat? Giant's toe. Ew. Where do I throw this out? Uh, oh. Holy water. Okay. Oh. Need the falling to repair the broken staff. Oh. Oh. Oh.
I suppose that'll do. DeBella teaches us forgiveness after all. Even for a drunk like you.
That was my first time. And my last time. Ah. Why do people do this to themselves? Ah. Ah. So, you remember anything I said when I got here?
You were ranting when you got here, but most of it was slurred. You did say something about Rorikstead. Maybe you should take a look there.
Right? Oh. Oh. Goodbye, sexy statues.
I'm sorry. The Temple of DeBella is closed. You can receive your blessing if you wish, but the other sisters are in seclusion.
You gotta stay in seclusion. Seclusion the last? What was here? Oh, the light. Oh, it hurts us. Oh,
People laugh. Things
would you please be quiet? Uh, I'm not bothering to clean that one up. Ugh. Why did I get to go to a place It has so many damn stairs! Hey there.
I'm gonna be a silversmith one day, like my mother and father.
That's nice.
I
Hey,
just don't
kitty.
understand. Where else could they be?
I'm sorry, Mirai, but I really don't know where else to look. I think we should start considering that maybe they aren't in Skyrim.
What? That doesn't even make any sense. Why else would they tell me to come here?
I don't know, kiddo, but I know your mother and I can't think of any reason she'd leave you without so much as a word.
So, what? Are you saying they abandoned me? Or they're dead? That they decided I was just too much trouble and left?
Mirai, you know that's not what I meant.
I just don't get it. Wait,
What? Is there something else?
never mind. Listen, I have an idea. I need you to do one more thing for me.
Mirai, I really don't think there's anywhere else to look.
Whenever we visited Skyrim, we stayed with a friend of his. I need you to go find him. He must know something.
You mean Junin? Mirai, are you sure about this?
Of course. I think I remember he lives in Rorikstead or Falkreath. I'm not sure, it's been a while. Please, just do this one last thing for me. I have to stay here in case they come back. I need to ask him some questions. If you can, bring him back here.
Okay, I guess I'll start with Rorikstead.
He shouldn't be too much trouble. Just send word when you find him. And Shin? Thanks. What do you want? What is it?
Need help?
All right. Excuse me, but who are you?
Concerned bystander. Very hungover. Concerned and very hungover bystander.
Well, aren't you just a saint? Do you go around asking every Nord if their sweet roll is warm enough, if their bed is fluffy enough? Or do I just look particularly helpless to you?
Just trying to be nice.
Look, I'm no fool. I've met strangers like you before who are just trying to be nice. You don't think I know how easy of a target I look like? You'll excuse me if I don't jump into the arms of every kind stranger to offer their help.
What person do you think I am?
Am I supposed to believe you're doing this out of the goodness of your heart? That there's nothing else you want from me? I don't have any gold to offer you, and there's nothing else I'd be willing to give.
Nice help.
But why? I don't think I've ever met someone so concerned with other people and not want something in return.
Well,
Why are you so persistent? I'm actually starting to believe you're genuine. Anyone else's patience would have run out by now.
myself.
You're really not going to drop this, are you? Look, I really have nothing to offer you, so don't come back expecting a reward. I guess I should at least give you a chance then, shouldn't I? Okay, if you really want to help me that bad, I do have something you can do. There's a spot a little east of here I used for fishing. I left something there, and I just want you to bring it back. It's nothing valuable, so don't think you could just run away with it, but it's still important. I'll mark it on your map, so just bring it back to me when you find it. Was that all?
Or was it? It's on the way to Rorikstead, I guess. It's long one of the ways to Rorikstead. Yeah, I can go down there, take the bridge back and swing around or something. Maybe. Just looking at this is making me dizzy. Okay.
Excuse me, do you know anything about this house? Seen anyone enter or leave?
No, I haven't.
Seems no one in this city has. I'm with the Vigil of Stendar. We believe this house might have been used for Daedra worship, legal rites, and so forth.
I don't know.
Excuse me, do you know anything about this house? Seen anyone enter or leave?
I don't think Lydia knows anything either.
The finest jewelry in all of Markarth. Redguard craftsmanship in
We
every
should be
piece.
feeling
Had
better.
the case of rock
We
joint once. Bothella, the
step
hag's
by
cure, fixed
now.
me right up.
Not sure if she wants to see me though. Here. Make the journey a little bit easier. Heck, Patty Bree went too. Wait, is that Rogue? What the heck is Rogue? Or two. Right tonight. Stop being so loud and rude. Waterfall's giving me a headache. She was talking about. I can hurry. This doesn't give us any hunger. Or any restoring hunger. Well,
I'm proud of what we've managed to accomplish.
a salt. Writing is finished. Much when I was young. I swear I've seen them before. 7 in the morning, I just woke up from the strangest dream. I was lying on a bed, but it was extremely uncomfortable. It felt like I was lying on a huge slab of wood, but it burned really bad. There was a strange man towering over me. He looked familiar. I don't know. His face was mostly shadow. His mouth moved, but no words came out. He suddenly moved. Suddenly, the very last word he said was so loud it woke me. No idea what it means, though. It sounded like sauce? I don't know. It was supposed to be a fun day, all of us together out to see a way of rest. But then Father was visited by some very tall men with strange masks. Poultice? Was they trying to kill me? Never seen my father act so strange before. All throughout the day he was so quiet and serious, almost anxious. I asked Mom about him and she seemed as worried as I was. I hope he turns back to normal. lot. I wish this much. Need something to read. What the? What crap? Oh. Carrot. Good job, Rogue. Oh. Shut up! Ah. 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 Supposed to grab? Are we supposed to grab her book? I think like the quest arrow is pointing us here, but it's not pointing to this big item. Journal? She just told me exactly what it is. Not like just where it is, but what it is. I mean, journal does seem like something that's not particularly valuable, but would be, you know, have value to her.
Can you just tell me what the big deal is?
We are not going through this again, Mirai. I told you to stay in your room.
No! This isn't fair! Why can't you just let me have a normal life like everyone else?
That's enough, Mirai. One more word out of you and the trip is cancelled.
Ugh.
Where's that plan? Rick's dead. Swing around and give her some other dragonborn power to seeing. It didn't seem like it was a labyrinthian. Those looked like ghosts or something, but go this way. Feels like the next bridge. That is a bridge. It looks like maybe a bridge. That should be a bridge. This is a bridge too short. Okay, I can have. I need a lot for everything else. That's what it looks like. Dwarven.
I've been hunting and fishing in these parts for years.
Hard.
It's not like my poaching is hurting anyone. The Jarl can hardly eat every deer now, can he?
Really not. Random Dwarven pillar.
I've been hunting and fishing in these parts for years.
Oh, this is the bridge I want. Vanguard, what is that? Is that what the... I think one of my houses is near here. It's kind of late, maybe I should stop there for a stint. Maybe a nap will help with this.
That takes care of that.
Well, must have run off. It's done then. Stendar's mercy be upon you, for the vigil has none to spare.
Might have to take a step. I need the vampire dust for alchemy. And the
The mercy
circle.
of Stendar does not extend to Daedra worshippers.
Yeah, sure. There's Daedra posing at the Balmor in Solitude. You know about that? I don't have time for you. That. Baked potatoes. Not very filling. Salt in it. Feed. Better. Fresh crab steak. I just gotta clean up the mess I left behind. are traps in the middle of the road! Advice on how to talk to people. Find out who did this. Where's the camera shift like going to the menu? Okay, are we going this way? It feels like we're going this way. Yeah, we're going this way. Stop.
What was that? Yeah! Is someone there?
What? What? Why? Why are you? Hey! Leave Lenny alone!
I can take you. Oh.
A bandit? Deserter? I wasn't gonna snitch on you or anything. Maybe you don't want, maybe find something else to wear. If you don't want to stand out like that. I thought Amphipolis weren't even involved in what's going on. They leave the Empire? Travel are.
The way our crops have been growing, Rorikstead must have the richest soil in the whole.
Maybe we should start selling the soil along with the dung. We could make a tidy profit.
Who in their right mind would pay for dirt? You'd get laughed out of Whiterun for even trying it.
Hey, people pay money for stranger things. Take our cow down. We sell that by the wagon.
When you're rich, you can waste as much money as you want on far-fetched business ideas. In the meantime, there's a farm to run.
You've got a lot of nerve showing yourself in this town again. What do you have to say for yourself?
I'm sorry?
Sorry's not good enough. Not while my Gleda's still out there alone and afraid. You kidnapped her and sold her to that giant.
That sounds pretty bad.
You're damn right it does. I'll never breed another prize-winning goat like Gleda. And don't you think of coming back to Rorikstead until you get her back from that giant.
Do I have enough for that? I'll be rechange my steps and I'll pay you for the goat.
There's not enough money in the world to replace Gleda.
Right then. They get fuzzy on that?
You really don't remember stealing a goat and selling her to a giant? Are you thick? Go get her. At least she's bound to follow you back. You smell just like the fermented feed she likes.
Anything about what I left in
You
that?
mentioned something like that when you were running off with my goat. Tell you what, you bring back my goat, and maybe I'll give a damn about your staff. Take this and hold on to it. I'll be back for it later. I'll pay you good. Don't lose it.
What? What?
No time to talk. Snitch or double-cross me and I'll kill you. I
picked up
mean
a set
it.
of fine silver brushes in the city area. I thought
Victory's
Running to kill me!
Hey, be careful!
And again. Anything interesting? there shops here?
You're gonna get it, Sissel. Why? What did I do? I told you to weed
Did you
the
see
garden
someone
by
run
sunset,
past just
and
now?
You didn't do it. Now you're in big trouble. Papa told you to do that, not me.
I assume this Imperial
Leave me
Bro
alone.
training belongs to you.
Yes. How did you get this? Never mind. Here, it's not much, but it's something. I'm going to track down that thief and murder him.
I'm way ahead of you. He's already dead. Threatened to kill me. Don't do that sort of thing lightly. Not these days. Oh, you're a little butterfly. Rogue. Isn't it just outside of here? Should probably come to assist me. I shouldn't do that. Guys will listen to reason. Will they? I never really interacted with a giant before. Mr. Giant? Did work with those, wolves there. I believe I gave you that goat. I was kind of, drunk, I guess, and, I can see you're busy. Can I just have the goat back, please? I'll give you money, or I have some things, maybe. Do you might like it? It has some shinny dings. I have some amethyst, some flawless amethyst, some flawless, a whole bunch of like really. I don't know if you giants are like into the into the shinny dings, but you know. Have a map of dragon burials. I have this weird beacon thing. Some moonstone ore. A bunch of quarry stone is kind of weighing me down. You could make a hut or something, whatever the heck you deal with that. Have this unusual gem. Probably want like hides. I don't really have. I could go, you know, I could strip these hides from the wolves and give them to you if you really. No, you're good. I'm sorry. It's just... Okay! Put your soul to good use. And I can take that. Alright. One of those things up before. Okay. Glenda, is it? Okay. Let's get you back home. No, sir.
Name's Ennis. If you've got friends who do business in Whiterun, they might know me.
Here's your goat. Can you help me retrace my steps, please?
Ladder! And not a scratch on her. Happy day! I still can't figure out why you stole her. You left a note explaining it, but half of it was gibberish and the rest had mead spilled on it. Only bit I could make out was repaying Isolde in Whiterun, and even that's mostly scribbles. Guess you could try there. Until next time.
Back to... Right. That's your part to Whiterun. Meek!
No falls. Why worry where it goes? Mike thinks the snowflakes are pretty. Much snow in Skyrim. Enough snow. Mike does not want any more. Skyrim was once the land of many butterflies. Now, not so much.
There's quite a few.
Mike is tired now. Go bother somebody else.
Okay. Nice talking to you, Mike. Good kitty. Good kitty. Nice kitty. Kitty. Yeah. Smaller kitties are nice, but the big ones should be nice too. Okay. Oh, there? Bye. Where are we heading? Yep. Very landmarks.
Stay safe, I hope.
Excuse me, but do you know anything
I already
about this
told
place?
you.
Seen anyone enter or leave?
I already told
Thank you for
you.
your time.
I told you. No, I haven't.
I work silver, like my father, and his father before him.
What is it?
What you want?
That's it. Give it to me.
It's your book.
Thank you. This is very important to me. I know what you're thinking. Well, why didn't you get it yourself then? Well, that's really none of your business. It's not like it was going
Fair enough.
anywhere. I was just in a rush because I remembered Shin was supposed to be back today. Either way, I really should take better care of it.
You who you were speaking with earlier?
Yeah. I've known him forever. He's an old friend of my mother's. He's been an invaluable help. I don't know where I would be without him.
What has he been helping you with?
Something. Why don't you ask him yourself? You're all for doing stuff for free, right? Well, I sent Shin to Rorikstead to find someone, and, well, he's already done so much for me. He could probably use some help. Never mind, just go to Rorikstead and talk to him. He'll have something for you to do. Be careful out there.
I was... No, I would... I mean, I knew he was heading there. I just didn't know you should be.
I hope you know what you're doing.
Don't worry, I don't. Maybe he's still there later. What, if it's too different? Let me check and see if he's still there when I'm finished up whatever this stuff is. I should really get some more sleep.
Come on in. The Silverblood Inn has plenty of strong drink and clean rooms.
I just want the clean room.
This is the Silverblood Inn. I'll let you figure out. Sure thing. It's yours. I'll show you to your room. Right this way. Remember, ale is cheaper than blood in Markham.
We'll drive out the Stormcloaks and restore what we own. With our blood and our steel, we'll take back our home.
There's nothing like a good song to lift the spirit in troubled times.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
On the day of your death, we'll drink and we'll sing. We're the children of Skyrim, and we fight all our lives. And when Sovngarde beckons, everyone.
Let's sate that appetite, hmm? Remember. Ale is cheaper than blood in
But
Markarth.
this land is ours, and we'll see it white.
Lightly armored means light on your feet. Smart.
You say so. Oh wait, I need to ask him where I want to go first, right?
City of Markarth, sure as... Where do you want to go?
Wait,
Comment
run,
back
please.
and we'll be off.
Thank you.
Couldn't ask for better weather.
Already? I just ate. Never getting rest on those things. Sola? I mean, not from last I encountered her, but...
What are you looking at? I'm not afraid of you, you know, even if you are my elder.
You should be. You should be. Just kidding.
Hey, you mix potions, right? Can you brew me an ale?
I don't make those kinds of potions.
So, you're finally back. Look, I've been patient, but you still owe me.
I've been getting that a lot.
Oh, what's wrong? Did the engagement fall through? Look, how about we call it even, as long as you bring back the wedding ring? That's really a shame. I was so looking forward to the wedding. You said you'd have all the most interesting guests.
Do you know what I did with it?
You went right out to give it to your fiancée. Don't you even remember where you left her? And after you told me that sweet story of how you met in Witchmist Grove, I can see why she left you.
Oh, heard about a fiancé?
How could you forget? It was the sweetest story I'd ever heard. You met at the full moon, under the biggest tree in Witchmist Grove, surrounded by fireflies. It was straight out of a storybook. Farewell.
Yeah. Witchmist Grove?
Once I've made enough money trading with the Khajiit caravans, I'm going to buy the bannered mare from Hulda.
I think this is broken.
See you.
Yeah.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out. If it's work you need, sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room, right this way.
I'm
Need
pretty
anything
sure I know
else,
where it
just
is.
let me know.
Always this room. Every time. No other rooms seem to ever be vacant. Excuse me, Lydia. Thank you.
Did you raise your
Security in
prices,
Whiterun
Carlotta?
is terrible. Shameful is what.
I had
Come by
something.
Bellathor's shop.
to. I work with my mother. Can you be my mother? And vegetables. Fun most days. The hard.
They spoke. There.
Once I've made enough money trading with
Yeah, we finished our conversation.
Go fiddling with any locks around here, we're going to have a real problem.
Yes?
Hey, kitty.
Cause trouble in Whiterun.
Where is it? Road. I've been all over. Where's the... There's home then. Drinking that entire time?
I can take you to... Where do you want to go? Climb and back and we'll be off. Nice weather for a riot. Hope it lasts. Couldn't ask for better weather.
Pretend I didn't see that shadow.
Darling,
Huh?
I've been waiting for you to return to consummate our love.
Uh, have you seen my you you uh uh this is awkward. Actually, I was hoping to get the ring back.
What? You want it for that hussy Esmeralda with the dark feathers, don't you? I won't let her have you.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just don't think this relationship is gonna work out. Uh, I am definitely not drinking ever again. No. Just no. Pay for any of that stuff. Okay.
Oh.
White run then. Very good.
I can take you to any of the... Where do you want to go?
Wait, white one, please.
Climb and back, and we'll be off. It's almost getting downright hot now. Nice weather for a ride. Hope it lasts.
What kind of stuff was I drinking? Taking me days to retrace my steps. Heard about getting blackout drunk, but this is ridiculous.
You know, I saw something near Shimmer Mist Cave to the northeast.
Spend it on drinks at the
Some
Banner
kind of
Mare.
creature,
If it's
small
food you
and
need,
wicked.
ask for that instead.
Never seen its like before.
Never you mind. I'll find a more charitable soul.
That's what I thought. Once I've made enough money trading with the Khajiit caravans, I'm going to buy the Bannered Mare from Hulda.
Here's the ring.
Excellent. Sorry it didn't work out. I know how excited you were for the wedding. You kept saying it would be a huge ceremony at Morvenskar. You said you even had some magic staff that would handle all of the guests. Farewell.
Deep again.
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds. I enjoy this. Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room, right this way.
I already know where it
Need
is.
anything else? Just let me know. If it's work you need, take a look. Let me know if there's anything else you need.
I spend a lot of time at the market stall so I can learn the merchant's trade. I need more experience if I'm going to run an inn someday.
Nice. Near Windhelm.
Come by Bellathor's shop at the market. I'm sure we've got something in here.
There's a nip in the air. Cold won't be good for my crops. Never is.
We are creatures of the desert, and the north wind chills us to the bones. Take a look.
You think could sell you? Well, I got all these gems.
May your road lead you to warm sands.
You too.
Do you believe all this talk of dragons? Can the Ancient Ones truly have returned?
I wish I could say that I did not. But in every part of Skyrim, there is talk of dragon sightings. It is no coincidence.
Surrender, be merciful. What ill fortune that this should happen now, while we are still trying to make a living.
We are fortunate. We travel lightly and can escape at a moment's notice. We have no home that a dragon can burn to the ground.
I feel pity for these Nords. When the dragons attack cities and towns, they will lose everything.
And we will lose customers. Let us hope that if there are dragons, there are only a few, and they are not too foul-tempered.
Need a ride? I can take you to any... Where do you want to go?
You even have to ask.
Climb and back.
Windhelm
I'll be
again.
off. You'll find Windhelm's full of dark elves. The kind from Morrowind. Not that I have anything against them, as long as they keep to themselves.
Heard about you and your
Nice. Wait for the morning when it's warmer. I don't care about staff anymore. Just want all of us to be worth something, you know?
Come on in. We've got
This
warm
one's a favorite
food,
of
warm drinks, and warm beds. Got some fresh baked bread. Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
I tell you the Dragonborn comes with a voice wielding power of the ancient Nord art. Believe, believe the Dragonborn comes. It's an end to the evil of all Skyrim.
I still can't believe Isabella's gone. She was such a helpful young lass.
Dragonborn comes. For the darkness
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
grows. You'll know
There's nothing like a good song. It's the spirit in troubled times.
Got some fresh baked bread and good cheese if you're after a bite to eat.
I'd be out there fighting the Imperials right now if it wasn't for my war wound.
I made my fortune as a sea captain, but now
Actually,
I'm
keep the
retired.
music off for now.
There's no glory in war. It's just something they tell soldiers so they'll risk their lives.
Was the last stop.
What do you need?
Maybe I'll check out Maurici.
Horses, all day long. Do you have any
idea how dull horses are?
Pretty cool. Get you where you need to go. I just ate. Ale. This way. Like the place. Come on. Lydia? Probably here. Ow! What? What the? Hey! Tap my potion button at all times. What are you, Lydia? You triggered the trap. Good for you. Rogue? Rogue! Out of the fire, you stupid horse! Lydia! You triggered the trap again. I thought I was starting to have suicidal tendencies. Ow! Yeah! Well, it's clearly not your best. Turn up your gas. Wouldn't be surprised if they were, I suppose. My voice is sounding kind of hoarse. Ah. Now, a bit before we go inside? Hey, Ellie. Aw. I've got a kitty on me. What you doing, Ellie?
They drink all day and night. Why?
You
I
work the forge.
Why do they need me to do this? We use magic, not weapons. I swear, they're making me do this for a laugh. Is that not taking prisoners down below?
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about what goes on down there.
I bet Naris gets a kick out of it. Nasty fella he is.
You'd better quiet down before you end up there. Then I'd have to work the forge. Is someone there? What was that?
Me? About the what? Okay. You guys all want to kill me. Good to know. Anyone here who doesn't want to kill me?
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Tell me about it. Look, I have no idea what I did. Guess I was drunk at the time. My first time. I know now that I cannot hold my liquor. And I promise never to do it again. I can understand how you hold a grudge. But please stop this. Really do not appreciate all of its aggression. Ow! Ow!
Victory. For now.
Right, pulling from their pockets. And oh, healing of the other. Looks okay. Brother. Closer. There we go. More of that. I searched you. Might be worth a little bit. Iron. Okay. Suspicious portal. Oh, great. No way back. There be.
you're here. I was beginning to think you might not make it.
Quite a trip. Where are we?
I thought you might not remember your first trip here. You had a big night. I think you've definitely earned the staff.
I have all the things needed to repair it.
Oh, the Hagraven feather and so on. You can throw all those out. You see, I really just needed something to encourage you to go out into the world and spread merriment. Yes?
What are you exactly?
I am Sanguine, Daedric Prince of Debauchery. I know. How could I lie to you? Well, how could I trust you until we've shared a few drinks? But it wasn't long before I realized you'd make a more interesting bearer of my not-quite-holy staff than this waste of flesh.
Why did you choose me?
Let's be honest here. I don't always think my decisions through, but you're going places. Maybe a little influence from your old Uncle Sanguine could help adjust your course a bit.
Thanks, I guess?
My pleasure. But I think it's time for you to go. No fun keeping you locked up in here with the staff.
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, warm beds.
Okay, this staff is really heavy.
I'm right behind you. Yes, my lady. Let's get going then.
Back where we started?
Just say the word if you need a drink or something to eat.
Yeah. I should hit Marisi while we're here. This. I swear to all the gods, if that is another dragon. What were you attacking there? Having a good time, Ellie. Looks like you're having a good time. Just relax on my lap.
Enchanting services are one of the few things that keep us in touch. The local Nords may not like us very much.
Now here's the item you wanted.
Oh, yes. Thank you. I'll
Almost
get
forgot
to work
about
on
it.
this right away.
What the hell is wrong with you? You spit me for no reason.
Make it quick.
I don't know, or something. So peaceful on my lap, and you just. How is she?
Look, she's all better. Well, mostly. In order to save her, I had to purge her memories again. It's a lot like pulling glass out of a wound and stitching it. She'll remember bits and pieces, but for the most part it's raw emotion she doesn't know what to do with. But she is in a very fragile place right now, so just be careful, okay?
Enchanting services are one of the few things that keep us in touch with the rest of Skyrim.
But... No, don't. Please don't hurt her.
Really? I don't think we'd call her that. I think we just say Billy.
She knows you. She thinks she should be afraid, but...
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I had no idea this would happen.
She knows you were only doing what she asked. She's sorry she worried you. Oh, her feelings are all wrong. They tell her to be scared of you, but you would never hurt her on purpose. She knows you care for her, and she cares for you too.
I'm glad you're okay. I don't know what would have happened to me if I lost you.
Well, of course you would have gotten yourself into many traps and had nobody to save you, no? She's the only thing that keeps you out of trouble. You should thank her for being okay.
Of course. Thank you, Maurice.
Now that she's all better, she thinks she should eat. Even that frozen, boring tavern will do. She'll lead you across the bridge so you don't fall off, and you can get her some.
But... She's phased out of reality! How can you... Is she gonna follow us now, or are we...
What are we going to do? How do we save the college?
I don't know. I think these respawn. Oh, it respawns. Cool. Or gets restocked. I'm hoping she just didn't just... I don't know if sleeping here is gonna help. I did save before all of this, so hopefully the glitch won't replicate or... Oh. Alright then.
Oh, you
What?
really must be something special if you're able to escape my trap. I'd have liked to use you as one of my toys, but I see now you're far too troublesome to allow you to continue breathing. A shame, really.
Take it easy. You're not healed yet. I wasn't able to do as much as I would have liked.
What happened to Marisi? Is she safe?
Not really, no. After Azael bolted you, she and her guards took Marisi. I'm not sure where.
Damn it, I have to rescue her.
Slow down. You won't do anything for her if you fall over and freeze to death. Just give me a few more minutes.
Please hurry.
Going as fast as I can. Do you have any clues as to where she might be?
Maybe one here. Look at this.
It looks like a note. No, wait. It's a scroll. It's difficult to tell with the enchantment being hidden like that. Use it at your own risk.
It reads an Altmer. I'm not sure I could trust him.
Sounds like you have to take that chance. Okay, I think you should be alright. Go see this Altmer, and maybe he can help. Good luck.
I'm not sure. Unidentified scroll of teleportation? I don't know how I know he's an Altmer, or how we know he's an Altmer.
Well, it's about time. I was starting to wonder if you were ever going to show up for our little meeting.
Barisi Ripperwood, he says behalf. What reason have you given me to trust you?
Well, we could start with saving you from Isahel, or maybe delaying her long enough for you to reach the college when you decided not to heed my advice. Or perhaps because I'm standing peacefully with one who is supposed to be my enemy, but is instead helping me defeat Isahel.
You raise good points, but forgive me if I don't fully trust you.
You'd be foolish otherwise. Isahel has taken the cat to her fortress in the Thalmor Embassy. It will be difficult to break into, but not impossible.
Don't you worry about difficult. It's what we do best.
Indeed. Now, if my guess is right, I'd say she's in her private rooms using her personal torture chamber. Though for what, I really can't say. It's obvious. We need to do this without your involvement being known.
I can send a few of my finest ahead to thin out their ranks a bit and open up a path. Once Isahel is distracted, we can deal with the rest of the Thalmor on guard throughout the building. Just don't forget, you will be dealing with probably the most powerful mage in Skyrim. Even one with your capabilities would need assistance. Take and use what we've prepared for you, and don't waste time. Those torture chambers are called so for a reason.
I don't think
I'd imagine so.
Isahel likes to take her time with her pets.
So, what do you think? Can you handle this? Or do you have some better ideas?
But what about me? If Isahel needs to die for Maurice to be safe, I'll make sure.
We'll only get one chance to do something like this. So I need you to keep your head away from the Khajiit's tail until we can finish off Isahel. What you do after, that's on you.
It's not like that. Okay. Take some French Street. On this book. I can't even touch it. Can't storm the castle on an empty stomach. I need to recharge my... There we go. Quite good looking. I'm ready.
Then it is settled. Good luck. You're going to need it, as well as this trinket. Don't forget to put it on, or Isahel will easily catch you once again.
I also bust out the palm where I was in the middle of that. Hardwood clip. Hopline sleep looks at the snow beneath your feet, shrouding you in icy mist. Not far from you is the gate, flanked by guards in golden armor. There's a major spot in the moonlight. The black armor of the special forces isn't nearly as visible until it's far too late. The guards fall quickly, and you hurry aside, barring the door behind you to prevent any attacks from behind. Hey, we can get the things for for Astrid. What's her nose? Um. I take it. Lydia isn't with me to carry my burdens.
Such an amusing unexpectedness.
I
mean...
Tell me for a second why I put this on.
Imagine my surprise. Such an amusing unexpectedness. I mean, imagine my surprise when the bug I crushed beneath my heel not only began to walk again, but came to confront me? Truly a foolish insect. Or is it an instinctive behavior? Perhaps you have somehow attached to that little feline?
You see far away.
Oh, aren't you a sweetheart? My pet's lover has come to its rescue.
Not
Honestly,
right.
you've made re-breaking it that much easier. When you'll die before its very eyes. The despair on its face will be delicious.
It can't be why I drop a few things. Really? Really? Or did we not get it yet? Right. Put on some better armor.
Then it as well as don't forget to put it on.
Is someone there?
Harder weapon. Yep, okay. That's really valuable, though. Ah.
Challenger is near!
I think I may have summoned him a little too soon. Right. I guess I can only do that once per day. How is this glitched out? Might be a key around here somewhere. Doors. It's always the alchemy. Yoo-hoo, anybody here? I just learned this and brought it out. Volume 2, 3, 4, 5. That include 3? Yeah. We have 1 and 2. How many teeth left? Holy water. Am I still carrying it for? Pretty sure it's glitched, so. But all of this is probably going to be for nothing. Unless we, like, toggle collision our way for this. I think the other guard is in here. Maybe. I think I made a hard save there. But that is you. Can you?
Such an amusing unexpectedness. I mean, imagine my surprise when the bug I crushed beneath my heel not only began to walk again, but came to confront me? Truly a fool, is it? I mean, or is it an instinctive behavior? Perhaps you have somehow Oh, honestly, when you'll die before it's...
Okay, that protection thing doesn't do very well. I might have to freaking cheat here. I might have to cheat. I mean, we already cheated to get in there. But I might have to cheat. Because... like, I may have to cheat for the sake of role-playing here. This also because this is actually quite poorly designed. Like, unless we're not supposed to do this. And even then, I mean, like, the collision thing, I know is a bug. Is me resolving a bug. And she already showed up. Like, we're at a point of no return. Like, even from a, oh, okay. Ellie, if you're not going to behave, then get off my lap. I'm very busy here. Like we have the amulet of protection on us, and she's able to pretty much instantly kill us. So either we're meant to be at a much higher level to defeat her, or much better equipped, or whatever, or which makes no damn sense. Like it makes sense from a story, like from like what we know about her, but like this is kind of us granting her divine protection. Ellie, get the hell off me then. My cat is not behaving right now. Like basically, this is divine intervention. Like, is the way I'm kind of justifying the story wise. Because I don't think there's any other way to get out of this situation other than reloading an earlier save. Like, we could just backtrack a long ways and then... I think we care too much about Marisi to... like, do this just to avoid cheating. And we're not even at that low of a level, relatively speaking. I think she's just OP. And because this is a mod, it's probably somewhat bad, poorly thought out game design. Because I understand some of the inclination to just make a particular enemy super powerful. Because, like, that's the way she should be. But within the context of Skyrim is very much a power fantasy type of a game. And granted, I'm not leaning into that so much, but it's the way the game is designed. From a role-playing standpoint, I'm not leaning into the power fantasy that much. But from a game design standpoint, that's kind of what it is. So, like, having an enemy that's, like, hyped up as being really powerful, and having her actually be powerful is one thing, but having her be overpowered and pretty much designed to kill you if you're at a low level is not good game design. It is not. It is mean game design, if I should be so bold. I would even say I would not even tolerate that in a Dungeons and Dragons campaign, because the point of being a DM or GM, as the case may be, is to challenge your players. Not to kill them, to challenge them. And when the challenge is basically not there, like, there's no challenge. There's only death. Like, we die in, like, 1 or 2 hits. That is not a challenge. That is just death. And they don't even put us in a situation where, story-wise, or like, we cannot escape. We literally cannot escape here without reloading an earlier save. Which, from a role-playing standpoint, I kind of rather not do. Like, again, there is a point where we could just go back and have Whimsy just be so torn up about the idea of Whimsy hating her and being scared of her that she puts off this until she's, like, level 50 or something. But like I said, from a role playing standpoint, she still cares about Whimsy. She still wants to see if she's safe. So it's kind of out of the question a little bit. Like again, I could justify it and not cheat, but basically, if I were designing this, she would be she would be a level boss of some to some extent. Like she would be leveled in a way. I don't know. I haven't really touched the creation kit that much. I definitely have not touched this kind of stuff, but I'm sure there are ways to like tap the in like that even boss creatures are leveled to the player to some extent in a way where like they're leveled like in a way to be challenging. Like there's two sides to the leveling debate here. Like there's well, you're never really going to be challenged, or you're never, or you're always going to be challenged, but you're going to be challenged fairly. And a boss encounter should be leveled to some extent, especially in this kind of games that utilizes leveled lists to a degree where they're challenging but not impossible. And at this point, I feel like she is impossible. I think even if I summon that Daedra, even if I could, um, yeah, we're basically gods for this stint of time. And we've already killed her before, so we're just redoing what we already did. And we're not taking it because it's way too much.
Such an... I mean... or is it an instinctive behavior? Perhaps you have somehow attached to that little fella? Oh, aren't you a sweetheart? Honestly...
Also, again, the line that appears, it's not like that, you sick fuck.
When you'll die before it... you are to attack me in such a manner? And even though your brutish nature may allow you to fight on an even playing field, my magics are stronger than anything you possess. Now you'll go with me. I want to see my pretty pet losing all its hopes for the start. Oh, what shall we do next?
It really starts to grows cold against her chest as Isael continues her sort of it grows the more you feel control runs out into your body until at last the amulet shatters, giving you full control of your body and complete immunity from the spell.
You're full of surprises.
I need to disenchant some of these things. Need to learn some stuff from these, maybe. Um, Maybe we can use a. Well, we have to use a whole bunch of our potions. We need to put that away. We could also just turn off survival mode for now and get back our carry weight to where it's supposed to be. Also, let's just drop all the quarry stone. I don't know why the hell we still have that on us. Please buy more. I don't know how I forgot to put that away. Just so I can burn it. Oh. Can we go back? No? Okay. Or is that how we were supposed to get here in the first place? Oh, okay. We're in a different spot. Eh. Where is she? Oh, 08? How's it working?
She hoped so much.
Hold on a second.
You came. She knew you would come save her. She knew. Hey, can we? Or did I never leave you like that? Awful woman. She doesn't remember her name and what she did, but she knows that Hiro was bad and she hurt her. Her past is gone from her, but she remembers enough to know that she doesn't want to remember. Oh, that Valethless. Where is she? We need to run.
Tells her she's not gonna hurt you ever again.
Oh, what a relief. Phew. Now she just wants to leave this place.
Hopefully, Pat won't haunt you anymore.
Her past is gone. But she knows enough that she doesn't want it back. It is nothing but pain and sorrow and suffering. She can be whoever she chooses to be instead of what her pain made her. and she thinks she prefers it that way. Now let's finally leave this place, yes? Oh, don't forget to free the other one. She was trapped, just like Marisi. Something makes her skin crawl. She wants to hit it. Yes. Yeah? If it breaks, you will fix it. Yes? She stays close.
I'm not gonna touch that stuff. Also, much of this looks probably like indicative of what level we're supposed to be at. This looks expensive. I cannot drink though. Never again. I don't want that stuff anyway. You feel they are handmade, almost like they look almost alive. Well, perhaps they once were. He's pretty fear. Black salt. As a category, a few fascinating pieces of amber black cloth with various eyeballs inside them. Inside the chest are a few hairs and a few curls from Murkosh eat humans.
Yes?
Potion of ultimate well-being.
She stays close.
Not responding. Looks like she's just unconscious.